Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online X feed and a little bit of Stowe Reddit. So, on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit the like button to help the channel out. But also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. As I mentioned, and as we always do, Caps, we're going to go over the blogs, drop the 2 EC, of course, go over the other information, and then at the end give our conclusion. So, first up here, so Star Trek Online will have maintenance on all platforms. So the estimated downtime is 2.5 hours on PC, 2 hours for console. So, of course, as of the drop of this video, that is done. My PlayStation took about 40 minutes to update, so let me know in the comments below, captains, how long it took for you. That could just be because I have an older machine, but anytime there's a big, huge update like that, it does take a hot minute. But with that said, let's go here to the patch notes. Again, this was for yesterday as a drop of this video. So again, we all know this, we went over it. It is the Delete Alt Control event. And we've already gone through the rewards, but it is here. And of course, we'll always link the blogs and whatever we go over in the description below. But it is some great rewards. And we will say it again. You just have to acquire 20 points of daily progress to get the Dimensional Hypermaster Torpedo, the Type 14 Shuttle Support Squadron, and of course, you also get the Lobi. 500 Lobi, which is always pretty cool in my opinion that they are starting to give that in rewards. I hope this really carries forward in terms of rewards where they give us 500 Zen almost every event. Maybe not event, quarterly. Give us, 500 Lobi and a quarterly. That would be great. So again, we'd mentioned that the fastest way, and I just finished my daily there, and I did do the Borg Battle Royale. It took a little bit to pop, but on console, my main character is not as well geared, but had some decent enough geared, and I think I had a great team. We just kind of blew that through about 5 minutes. And again, so the Borg Battle Royale is probably the fastest way. Of course, if you want your space pews on, TFO Guillotine. I said this before and I'll say it again. I wish they would have included the other Borg TFOs so that it would just make this event not as boring for some, and you can kind of mix it up even more. But there you go. Again, you just have to acquire the 20, and then you get to get the reward. And of course, we always recommend after you've claimed the reward to keep doing the event to get additional dilithium and even marks, which of course you can use for your rep gear. And if you already have all of that, your reps all leveled up, your gear that you need from the reps, you can always turn those marks in for additional dilithium. So again, we've gone over this. It's on the channel there. We can link that in, of course, at the end of the video. I was going over this, but that is on. And of course, some great rewards, captains. Do not miss this event. So there is that. New content there now, general. And of course, you already saw the thumbnail, but we're going to go over that at the end here of this video. So the Exeter variant of the cruiser family has been totally remastered. Its model has been rebuilt to Star Trek Online's current visual standard, and its material has been updated to use the Odyssey hull and windows materials. All ships in the cruiser family now have access to the Odyssey hull and window options as well. As with all remasters, this update is free to anyone who owns the skin. Now, the skin, the Exeter, is a ship that you can buy now from the Dilithium store. I bought this with Zen a while ago, I believe, I think. But regardless, I already had the Exeter skin, and you can get it from Dilithium. So it is great looking. And just in case, captains, you don't know what it looks like, this is it right here. Again, something we're going to go over at the end of the video, as you already saw in the thumbnail anyways, caps. But it is a beautiful, beautiful looking ship. So All you got to do, though, is simply ready the ship in the cruiser family and apply the Exeter template in the ship customization interface to see the changes. Now, I'd be interested to see, and we'll go this later, to see if it is working on console for you, Caps, that has the ship. Comment below, let me know. Added various optimizations for the console user interface. I didn't notice anything. Caps, let me know if you noticed anything, but I didn't. PC. So resolved a number of issues with the Captain alteration token. So the cat is now available for purchase and use. Again, I am not going to be using it, or nor am I in a rush to go use this until they possibly give one out for free. I'm surprised they haven't. Maybe in future events like the low buy, they'll kind of throw that in there. Hey, as a reward for this quote event, here, try it out. But it is available now for my PC, Caps, if that is something. So comment below, let me know if the issues was fixed, you were able to change your species, and also for those who actually used it on day one that got all their costumes borked, if you got compensated for that, I'm interested to know. Known issues. We are aware that some captains who recently bought out the 2023 Lone Nut Festival event are unable to reclaim the Hyperion Intel Battlecruiser and currently working on a fix to address this issue. Of course, this was the ship from last year's event. So there is that. Next up, Star Trek Online Unparalleled is launching on Xbox and PlayStation, of course on the console bridge, together with a bonus marks event and a great many deals. So that is my console, Caps. Go here, Unparalleled launch sales. We're celebrating the launch of Star Trek Online Unparalleled on the console with a bonus marks event and great deals. Check out all the details below. So, as I mentioned with these events, you're going to get marks for your reps, but now we also get bonus marks for a bit, so that's awesome. Running a special event where captains can earn bonus marks by playing content throughout the game from June 20th, so that as of the drop of this video actually started yesterday, to the 25th. So 5 days, get your marks on. Content that provides marks, fleet, or reputation will reward a 50% 1.5 times bonus above normal amounts. This bonus is available for all content that rewards marks. Start building your fleet, projects, and reputations. So there you go. Rule of acquisition 74, knowledge equals profit. So any wise captain knows that when a sale this good comes your way, it's best to take advantage of it. We're pleased to announce that the Ferengi merchants are putting a 15% sale on keys. Not the best, but it's there for you, Caps. I'd rather go for 35%, or recommend a 35% if you're going to spend anyways, but it's here now. And of course, we know why they're doing this. It's because of the release of the Ethereum Revelation ship in the Infinity Lockbox. But that goes from June 20 to the 25th as well. Remember, captains, rule of acquisition 22, a wise man can hear profit in the wind. Now is time to act. For a limited time only, starting today, players will be able to purchase the Keyring Bundle. This special pack includes 20 master keys used to open any lockbox for the price of $22.50. And again, our recommendations, captains, I've seen so many and heard so many captains open boxes with keys and get nothing. Buy the keys, wait for the sale to be over, put them on the exchange, sell them, rinse and repeat, until you have enough to buy the ship that you are going for, whether it be the Ethereum or any of the ships on the exchange, as a guaranteed way. Or use, of course, the event campaign for next year if there's the new ship that you see here this year and or from last year. So there are ways to do this, Cap. Sometimes we want to just make sure that we get that out there. As an additional special promotional for offer when purchasing this bundle, every pack will also include a single ultimate tech upgrade. Applying this item to any piece of equipment will instantly set both its mark and quality, I should say, to maximum, which is Mark 15 Epic Gold quality with 0 to lithium cost. The promotional bundle will be available in the Zen store from the 20th again to the 25th as well. Further, the Low Buy Crystal Consortium is pleased to announce their latest featured sale. So again, from June 20th to the 25th on the console bridge still, shrewd captains will be able to choose from their wide selection of wares just by visiting the in-game Low Buy store. All items in the Low Buy store will be 20% off. Not the best, but it's better than nothing. This entire sale, now is the best time to take command of the Kelvin Intel Dreadnought Cruiser, which is the Vengeance, or get your hands on the Boolean Heavy Assault Cannon. Great weapon, love it. Or fly the Stars of the Vadwar Asika Heavy Battle Cruiser. Enjoy, Captains. Finally, Captains, it's a great time to start a new career in the Final Frontier. That's because the start of your adventure sale is now live from the 20th again to the 25th on console. You can get a brand new character or your 32nd level 65 knitted out the way you like by saving 25% on everything listed below in the Zen store. So it is on services, uniforms, personnel, and starter packs. Don't wait. It's the perfect time to get everything you need. So there is that, my caps. And of course, here, Star Trek Online Unparalleled starring Denise Crosby is now live on Console Bridge. Can you stop new Borg or new form of Borg from assuming control? So again, we went over this. We have the playthrough of this episode, but now, Captains who have been waiting on the Console Bridge, it is now here. So welcome to Unparalleled. Denise Crosby returns in the latest update of Xbox and PlayStation. So again, I personally enjoyed the episode. It's a different sort of direction from where I thought the story was going, but it works for me. Some people don't like it, but I personally enjoyed it. I would be curious and would love to know what you caps think of the episode in the comments below. So again, we've gone over this, but it is definitely live. Now, I did not see, again, it says it here for the Delete All Control event, that 500 Low-Buy crystals, and of course the epic Phoenix prize back token, which I forgot to mention earlier, is part of the reward as well. Now, the Captain Alteration token says it's here. I didn't check personally in the Zen store, didn't see it, so Captains, let me know if it's working for you. If it is indeed on the console bridge, I have no intention of changing my tune, species, gender there for now. So there is that. And again, of course, we'll link this blog in the description below. So there is that. Now, going to Stowe Reddit, I saw this here, so we're going to share it. And all credit goes to Howleyboy3. So Captain, thank you for sharing this information here. So new free weapon and elite Captain token pack in console stores. Now, this is the Xbox. It's showing here for the Xbox. It says here this is the free Unparalleled Verdant pack that just showed up today in the Xbox store. The same is usually true for PS. Now, I can confirm, I've checked and double checked, triple checked, in the PS promotion store, I did not see anything in the promotional tab. Captains, if you're on the PS bridge and you saw something, let me know, comment below, but I did not see anything there for PlayStation. But Xbox caps, you have this apparently for free, which is the Unparalleled Verdant pack, which comes with the Changing Phaser full auto rifle and an elite Captain training token. So gotta enjoy that, get it while it's free, and hopefully maybe later the PlayStation bridge will get some sort of free promotional offer for Unparalleled as well. So there is that. Next up here, which is pretty funny here, and shout out to id Gaming Federation for sending this to me on Discord. Here is on console. There's currently a ship visible in the Infinity lockbox, but unable to be chosen. That's a known issue, and I guess a little preview for an upcoming ship. Enjoy. So right off the bat, it's a promotional ship. And what ship is that? Well, thanks to my caps here on the Discord, they've actually informed what that is, and I didn't see it personally, but shout out to Dwayne. My cap there mentioned that it was the USS Credence, of course, also a Gaming Federation, the USS Credence. So we're just going to go here to the the memory alpha for the USS Credence. Now, we didn't really get a good shot of this ship here. That is the only shot that I've seen, but there is a link that was put into the Discord. And again, shout out to my cap there, Dwayne, for sharing that link. And that's that link right here. So again, I'll put this in the description below, but here's a better shot of this ship. Kind of a very odd looking ship, if you ask me, but that is it right there. A lot of floaty bits. A lot of floaty bits, especially when you look at this angle. So it looks like it has like warp nacelles galore. If that is what it is, you have one top, bottom, two at kind of the bottom there, and then two at the sides, or if that's impulse, I don't know. Usually when you see kind of the blue at the end there, that's some sort, or I guess that could just be lights. I don't know what that is, but it has floaty bits. And here's another view of it there. There's a side view, so it has a very tall profile, it seems. It feels like they should have just kind of finished this off. They just kind of cut it off. It looks kind of odd there. And then, of course, you see here the front view of it has a deflector there, kind of looking like the crossfield refit. Again, I don't know if the floaty bits here on the side are nacelles, but it has the red looking feature there. The bottom there, if that's warp nacelles, I'm not too sure. So it looks like we're going to get this ship there soon. TM here in Star Trek Online. There's just more concept art there, it seems, but here is a better view again of the Credence. And again, this was on the previewed on the console bridge, and it looks like we're getting an early preview of that. So that's what this tweet meant here from the Star Trek Online X feed. Now we're going to go to this next one here, and this one is going to take us in game, which there is a mud sail, which there was no blog for this, as you can see in the X feed, but there is a mud sail happening on PC in the Mud Store, which is 75% off. So this is the best sale that we're ever going to get in the Mud Store, which is 75%. Now, we're going to have to go in-game anyways. So we're going to actually just do that right now. We'll close this off. Put on we'll get to this a little bit in a bit. So you go to the store here, Mud's Market, as you can see, when you go all, but if you go to the ships, again, 75% off. Of course, these are the recent sort of event ships that now you can purchase. The bundles, this is the only thing that I'm seeing personally, which is the new Mud's Soul System Defense Choice Pack, which we went over already. And they actually have the Dumbo in the right position. Now, the sale says here it's in 3 days. So this 75% sale ends in 3 days. So as of this video, still have some time to figure out if this is something for you. But again, this is the highest sale that you can find here in Star Trek Online in the Mud Store for the Muds Pack, which would be so wicked if it would have a 75% sale on just regular ships. Could you imagine, Caps? Holy cow. But this is kind of the purpose of the Mud Store. This is the actual real pricing, I think. Still a little overpriced in my opinion, but there we go. That is the thing here. Now, talking about ships quickly, sorry, Caps, I forgot about this. There was also this preview given to us on the Discord as well. The next ship, that's going to be the summer ship, I believe. And that is a shout out to our captain there, Black Mad, who puts it on the Discord, which of course is the T6 Obelisk. Now, I don't know where this was taken, if this was accidentally put in Ryza, then they took it out. I went to Ryza just recently, just today or yesterday, as of this video, and it was just showing the Hyperion Intel Battlecruiser. But of course, we already covered that, but here's a better shot, or at least a concept art of this ship, which is looking pretty neat, but we can see kind of how it's translating in-game. Of course, this is kind of the bottom three-quarter view there. We're going to get a better view of this closer to summer. of course, when they released the blog, but of course, when also they put this in Ryza, which will have a look-see there. Again, we just wanted to make sure that we included this here because it was given to us in shoutouts again to Black. Thank you, Captain, for sharing the image here of this being shown in Ryza. But that is a ship we covered already here on the channel, which is a new tier 6 Obelisk ship. So there is that. Now, before we go back in game, and as you already saw, Captains, in the actual thumbnail, we're going to revisit this, the Exeter. So when the Exeter released on the PC bridge, I actually switched into the ship, but it's broken. Why do I say broken? Well, now we'll go back to the Stowe bridge here. I'm in my ship right now. Yep, can't see it. That's why it's broken. It's literally not here. Now, if I'm going to move my ship, I can see the actual trail, the impulse engines there, and the warp nacelles, but I can't see my ship. Now, I thought it was just for like a map, like a sector space, but no, it's actually even in battle maps. I went into doing my Pendevers there. I was in the Zinkethi battle zone here, in the Terran battle zone, and still no ship. So I did this all just by seeing where my warp trails are. So I'll show you, Caps. I can still fuse, which is good. That is a good thing that I can still do that. I just can't see my ship. I can see all the visuals. But again, I cannot see my ship. So that's why I say it's broken, and I'm asking the devs, please fix. And that's why I asked earlier if my console Caps, you can confirm if you have the T2, if you have the Exeter skin, to let me know if it's broken there. But any map that I've gone to so far, it's broken. So, which is a shame. I was really having fun on this ship because of how beautiful of a job they did. I'd love to show it off here, but of course I can't. Now everything else is working, but the actual ship itself, I can even go to transwarp. And all I will see is the glow of my Bussards and the actual transwarp cone there. But that's it. So I thought I'd share that, so we're going to just go quickly off of here and go back here. So again, I'm asking Stowe, please fix this. Hopefully it's something that they know already, because Thomas did a great, beautiful job of remastering the ship, and it's a shame that it's right now currently broken. So Captains, thought we would just go over the latest and all the stuff that was given to us via my fellow captains, Dwayne Black. Thank you so much for sending that information for us to share here on the bridge. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Caps, for again all the support you give to us here. Do us a favor, hit the like button, comment below, let us know if you're on console how you enjoyed, of course, the new story, how you're liking the new TFO, the Borg Battle Royale, and of course consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge. And we will leave it on this note. Please fix my Exeter ASAP. Thank you.
Live long and prosper.